Good evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhum Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. IGP is a social and ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years, we already served 3 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 250 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional IGP is a training faculty for skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualification. The Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve students and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to student job seeker, job holder, and also for learner the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, award quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to serve more than 100 premium service for free like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and wall knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can upgrade all day. Kids learning game, website, free course, convert sites, and many, many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner, the professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. To ensure excellent and in-depth instruction, we arrange with qualified trainer, speaker, and instructor. We extended free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in the last 3 years. We have affiliation with universities and organizations in 70 different countries. Virtual mode signing with many colleges and organizations have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary generation of future scholars and citizens who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continuous improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Be- Before moving to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,385 webinars successfully. Wow. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,385 webinars successfully. Wow. At present, we are going to 1,386 program, which name is Branding is Key in Business. And today our speaker ma'am name is Dr. Daphne Suarez. She is from United Arab Emirates. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker ma'am, wants to share a very little bit about her. Founder and CEO of Crystal Moms Business and Leadership Coaching, Business Leadership, NPL and Timeline Therapy Coach, ranks 7 among the top business coaches by the New York Journal and top 10 female coaches by Yahoo Finance Genius World Records award winning international bestseller author. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, my dear. How are you?
I am fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm amazing. Thank you so
Ma'am,
much.
the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Lovely. Thank you so much. A very good afternoon, good evening, good morning from wherever you friends are tuning in from. I'm so excited to come to you today with a new topic that is branding is key in business. So let's dive in. I will be giving a little introduction further off about myself. I invite you to make sure that you have a notebook and pen with you. Take lots of notes, tag your friends so they could also benefit from this session. And yes, you can have note down any questions that you have, and we would give you an opportunity to ask me at the end. So let's dive in. Branding is key to in business. Now, before I start, a further introduction about myself. A bit, ma'am has already introduced. My name is Dr. Daphne Suarez. I'm the founder and CEO of Carousel Moms Business and Leadership Coaching. That's my logo and my business name. I'm a business and leadership coach, counselor, NLP master practitioner, 11 times international best-selling author. I'm also an international speaker and mentor. And I am highly honored to share with you that just a few days back, I received the Gold Place Award from Women Changing the World. at the St. Urban's Autograph Collection, London, UK. And I was highly honored to have in the audience and a co awardee, that is Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York. She won the Golden Heart Award, which she highly deserves. And it was a great occasion, and I'm proud to represent you all. As shared, I've been declared amongst the top 20 business coaches for on Entrepreneurs Herald. NYC Journal also ranked number 7 in 2022. I have been covered in the news by Times of London for bagging the Asia's Women Leadership and Mentoring Coach Award. Ranked among the top 10 female coaches in the women by Yahoo Finance, and in the men, top 10 was Tony Robbins, who is the guru of coaching, which is another great honor. Received two Fakhre Pakistan Awards, which is the pride of Pakistan. And now we are after the mini introduction, so you know me better. Let's dive into our topic. Branding is key in business. So to begin it all, we need to ask ourselves, what is branding? Branding is the process in any business of creating a strong, lasting, and positive perception for your company, products, or services in your customer's mind. It is combined with elements such as logo, design, colors, mission statement, and a consistent theme throughout all marketing communications. Effective branding helps companies differentiate themselves from their competitors and build a loyal customer base. Marketing genius Seth Godin gives us a great definition of a brand. He says, a brand is a set of expectations, memories, stories, and relationships that, taken together, account for a consumer's decision to choose one service or one product over another. A brand is more than a set of brand collaterals. It's an experience that you offer your audience and the value that they gain. It's all about gaining. So when you have good branding, you are trying to gain a great audience and lasting customers, and also your customers want good services and products. So it's a win-win for everyone. And by getting clear on what your brand story and style are, you're able to communicate that through your brand, voice, and visuals. Resonating at an emotional and instinctual level, a powerful brand communicates your values subconsciously, resonating directly with your dream clients and attracting the right audience. We cannot serve everyone, so we are serving a particular audience. So it's important we have a niche, and all our branding is around that niche and the avatar that we have chosen to serve. So that's really the beauty of branding. Now, let's go a little further, something easy for you to remember: business, market, values, identity, and design, which forms the word brand. So, your business is there, you have to have a market. To create the market, you need to have your branding. Then, you have to have your values in place again to brand well, an identity that creates your branding, and finally, your design. The power of brand is very, very powerful because it accelerates growth, sales, customers, awareness, and success. And that is all about business growth, increasing and improving every now and then. So it's always a forward move. So let's take a little pause to ask ourselves these questions, and I dare you to dream. What is your business about? Is it product or service based? Write it in detail what exactly it is. what do you know about the service or product? So it's very important that these things are in place, that you know what your business is about. Are you product or service based? And get it really clear in detail. You cannot sell a service or a product that you know nothing about. And why are you choosing this product or business? You need to be clear. If you are yourselves not clear, you cannot expect your audience to be clear, because they will also sense the confusion that you are in. So when you write down what each it is, write it in detail: the look, the color, texture, emotion, experience, whatever else you can add in this product or service. Do not be a jack of all trades, master of none. It has to be pure, raw, and organic. It must be something you are an expert in, not testing it. Please don't go out testing things. Yes, we will learn, but as I said earlier in my slide, we grow and we improve. So you can grow and improve, but you need to at least have the foundation strong of knowing what you are doing, because clients pay you for service and quality. They are not your test lab rats. So get very clear on that. Importance of branding. Without branding, you have very little to show for your business. Branding helps you show potential customers that you are an established, credible business. You can use this to tell people very early on what they can expect from your business. This is an investment your business is making to improve itself, and potential clients will recognize that you put in the work to create your brand. And as I am progressing in this session and sharing with you my insights and knowledge, I invite you really to pay close attention to what I am sharing with you and what you are seeing on the screen, because all is brand related. So, they say stand on the shoulder of giants. So, yeah, you feel free to stand on my shoulders and learn from me, because I have moved ahead of many of you. And some of you might be in the audience who's trying to improve the branding, and that's fine enough. But again, we are learning from one another. So, yeah, let's do it. Advertising and branding. If you want to fully benefit from your advertising, then you need to work on creating a brand for your business first. Everything should be cohesive and represent your business's identity and its values. Incorporating branding into your advertising will help increase recognition of your brand when it's all tied together. When I'm speaking about advertising, your mind will mostly go on, paid advertising, whether it's on social media or the billboards or anything. In the beginning, you need to be very careful how much you are investing in all these things, because there is no plus, nothing is coming income in, it's a minus. So be very wise how you start. You don't always have to pay for advertisement. If it's wisely done, wisely planned, you can even start it without much investment or really no investment, especially you have the benefits of social media in today's world. My business logo. What vision do you have for your logo design, and what colors? Why have you chosen these? Why this design? There should be a meaning deep in your design and in the colors that you are choosing, because colors speak a lot there. If you know the psychology of colors, and I will be speaking a little bit of colors, I will tell you how colors can affect your brand, product, or service. As you can see here, my logo. Look at the design. There is a meaning behind this design, why it is a circle, why there are leaves, why it's a green. As you can see, even my screen right now, it's a white background and there's the green, the real brand colors on it. And this everything you can see is connected with each other. So this is very important also. So when my logo is round, it's representing it, the name Carousel Mums. A carousel, is a merry-go-round that keeps spinning around, right? You put your kids in that when you take them to the play area, to the fairs and uh, different events that happens in the parks and on the cornishes and stuff like that. So this is why it's a circle, to show you that a carousel is round and it has no beginning, no end. And the leaves are giving life, helping you to start your new business as a great leader and bloom into that. So that's where my business logo comes into. The colors all have a meaning. As you hear further, you'll know why the green, why the pink, why the fawn color is included. Next, creating loyal and lasting customers. That's what we want in our business. We don't want just a one time customer, but we want them to be lasting and to be loyal. And they will bring you more customers. It does help having lasting customers. Branding allows you to build relationships with your audience, which can eventually turn them into loyal customers. You can create a brand that people actually care about and put yourself ahead of businesses that aren't using this to their advantage. Customer loyalty is the natural effect of a continuous positive emotional experience, satisfaction with your products, and the perceived value of a strong brand. It's based on an individual's personal experience with a company. Loyal customers generally perceive your product as being better than that of any other brand. Both Apple and Microsoft have a large following, and both company customers perceive their respective favorite brands as being better than the other. Neither is right or wrong. It's how they perceive the brands that really matters. A strong brand with a loyal following is one that builds a consistently positive customer experience. Of the customers surveyed who had a very good experience with a brand, 94% are more likely to purchase again. And of the customers who had a good experience, 83 are more likely to purchase again. A good experience means that the customer was happy overall with your services or your products. Steps to branding in business. Whether you're actively managing your brand identity or it already exists, whether it's a new business, just starting, already started, old or new doesn't matter, because these points need to be considered. Because if something is lacking in your branding, then you need to, do it and get everything in order. So, chances of standing out as the ideal choice of your potential clients rests on how strong and reliable your brand is. Creating a logo and that catchy slogan isn't enough. It is only the beginning, but it's a good way in the beginning to have a good logo and a catchy statement. The slogan really helps, but then it's like a magnet. It needs to be, it's fully strong, and once it attracts, it clicks together. It must stick together forever. It mustn't just fall down. Okay, so you have to be very careful about that. In order for your business to stand out, you need to go beyond these and include essential elements that define your business several years ahead. So you need to think at least 10 to 15 years ahead. Identify your audience. So these are little points I want you to note down of how we are going to make sure that we move forward. So identify your audience. The first steps for branding your business is to understand who your potential customers are. There are a few steps to this process. Existing customers are a gold mine of information as they know what is impressive or lacking and needed in your brand. So it's better to turn to them and get feedback. Make efforts to discover their interests and needs by focusing on the following questions. So here are the questions. What is their most pressing pain point? I repeat, what is their most pressing pain point? Next, which businesses, competitors do they trust and buy from? Which businesses and competitors do they trust and buy from? Next, what would they love to see more in your brand? What would they like to see more of in your brand? The next thing to consider is value proposition. Your value proposition is your brand promise. It is more than a tagline or slogan. To craft a powerful value proposition, focus on these questions. Their answers will help you greatly. So, here are a few questions that I'm again sharing with you. The first is, what does your perfect customer really want? What does your perfect customer really want? Next, how can your product or service solve their problem or problems? How can your product or service solve their problem or problems? Next, what factors motivate their buying decision? What factors motivate their buying decision? Next, why do your existing customers choose your business over your competitors? Why do your existing customers choose your business over your competitors? Core values and mission. Core values, they are principles that drive your goals, missions, and vision. These beliefs shape your company culture, which then influences stakeholders' perceptions. Therefore, using generic words that do not define what your business stands for will only lead to a conflicting brand image. Instead, be specific, use your own words, and ensure the entire organization embodies these principles. Mission. To write a powerful mission statement, describe the purpose of your business, who your customers are, the products or services you render, and how you do it. Give me a second. This is not moving ahead. What's happened? Yeah. Elements to identify your business. Choose those elements that will identify your business. Some examples are colors, fonts, packaging, slogans, and logo. Certain colors evoke specific emotions, and convey meanings. For example, the logo company suggests that red boosts energy levels, yellow is optimism, purple activates imagination. How wonderful is that, right? How colors work. Consistency. From the website to social media channels and offline interactions with customers, branding must be consistent. Your customers should know what to expect or feel once they see your content, logos, or other brand assets. Consistency builds familiarity, trust, and loyalty. How wonderful! It's just getting exciting, right? As we are unfolding more and more things about business. Strong branding. We have spoken everything, but your branding needs to be strong. It should not be like, like a feather, okay, broken, failing. No, no, no. You have to work on strong branding. And you need it because strong branding has many benefits. What are they? Increases brand recognition, improves customer loyalty to your brand, positive word of mouth, marketing, highly advertising effectiveness on customers, lower price sensitivity, more applicants that want to work for your brand, engaged employees who are proud to work for your company and in your business. The four V's in branding. The four V's in branding that we must keep in mind are vision, values, voice, visuals. I repeat the four V's: vision, values, voice, visuals. Once you are able to narrow it in on these four pieces: vision, values, voice, and visuals, you are able to get into the specifics of how that might actually show up through your various brand touch points and content, and thus on social media as well. So basically, we are determining what our story is, how that shows up in our brand style, and then the strategy we're going to use to piece it all together and share it with our audience. And this is what you must be waiting for. So let's explore the colors that can help us in our branding. Purple is associated with wisdom, wealth, royalty, power, luxury, magic. The mood is powerful, calming, strength. Take a screenshot if you like of this. Blue, associated with depth, stability, wisdom, trust, and confidence. The mood would be calming. Green, associated with growth, health, harmony, safety, nature. The mood here is calm and refresh. As you know, green is more with nature. Yellow, associated with energy, happy, warming, attention. Mood is aggravation, joy. Next, we come to orange. It's associated with enthusiasm, heat, success, creativity. The mood is warmth and excitement. Red, associated with passion, energy, strength, love, power, determination. The mood that it triggers your intensity, anger, excitement. White, purity, light, clean, sterile, innocent, spacious. As you know that the white is used in hospitals, it is used for weddings, the bride wears white. So you can see all those meanings that I'm coming, and the mood is always is cold and unfriendly a bit. That's why we need other colors to be added to this. Because you know how it's always low lying in the hospital because patients need to rest and be treated. They're in a lot of pain. Black, associated with power, mystery, elegance, evil, mourning, death. The mood here is confident, calm, stable, and mysterious. Exciting. So now, next, we are going to explore some brands, their logos, their colors. So look carefully at it as I have shared this with you. So you better understand why someone has chosen green and pink or red, orange, white, black, whatever it is. So let's go in further. The first logo that I would like to share with is my own, that is Carousel Mums. See the green, the pink, the brown, the white. So I've already shared with you, so I'll not go back on it, but maybe I would go a little as you're looking at this, so it will help you. Green, for calm and refreshed mood. It is associated with growth, health, harmony, safety, and nature. So I want my clients to feel safe, grow, work in harmony, and be calm and refreshed. Yes, the green shades are different, but it doesn't matter. Green is green, right? So that's what we are looking into. And then we look into what other color did I share with you? Maybe we can look at white. Yeah, it gives light to my clients to in starting their business, being great leaders, and it's spacious. So that's what they need to be experiencing. There are much more colors that I could highlight, but because of the constraint of time, I cannot go to into all the colors and all the depths and everything. So just covering the basic to save your precious time. Next, we come to Starbucks. Yes. Who doesn't know Starbucks logo? From a distance, you see this color, this logo, you know it is Starbucks. That's how they made their brand identity. Yes, they don't have any wording on this cover, but I just want you to observe only the picture, how it can help. Now, here we come to Nando's, the cute little chicken, chicks, whatever you want to say. But you'd always see Nando's is always using the very same font as I specified earlier with branding. You have to have a specific font, a color. Mostly for foods, they use red because it's very tempting, right? And attractive. So most fruit brands you will see like KFC, McDonald's, Nando's, and many more food products are having the red color. Like if you go back to my logo, I always use this font everywhere when I write the word Carousel Mums because it's important, because as soon as they see this writing, they see these colors, they know it stands for me. And that's how we see. Now, a chicken, if you see, it's not, you must be wondering what kind of a chicken is that. But well, that's their logo, the way they decided to make their logo, and that's fine. It just stands out wherever you go. If you see this font, this writing, even in Nando's is not written, you will immediately say, hey, this is Nando's. This reminds me of Nando's. So Nando's has already been stuck in people's mind. Next, we have Coca Cola. As I said, most things of eating and drinking have red color. So there, Coca Cola has red. You can see that font, the design of writing the C and the first C of Coca and the Cola looping into the L is something that literally stands out, and we all know that this is Coca Cola. Color emotional guide. This is just a small, easy things for you to see how other brands have done it. As you can see in the yellow, you can see Nikon, UPS, and then IMBD, Subway, Shell, Best Buy, DHL, Hertz, very famous companies. Orange, you can see, is Nickelodeon, Amazon, Payless, Fanta, Crush, Gulf. Then we can see what else? In the excitement, we can see Kellogg's, Coca Cola, Virgin, uh, Canon, Avis. In purple, you can see Yahoo, Barbie, and much, much more. Cadbury, chocolates. Who doesn't know that also? Blue is Dell, HP, Oreo, Facebook. We more majority of us know Facebook, and we know that blue color stands out even for Vimeo. Green is Tropicana, and then there's some others which, yeah, the Starbucks I can see. In the gray there is CN, Apple, and so Puma, Nike. So you can see how all these companies have worked towards, and you can feel it. There is excitement when you have Coca Cola, there is friendliness with Amazon, there is trust that we have built with Facebook, that we are still on, or HB or Dell. Now, some companies may have not chosen these colors, and you might be trusting. Well, that's their choice, it's their business, so I cannot say why they did not choose a certain color which you might think, right? So this is something also that maybe you would like to take a screenshot, and that might help you a lot. And here, let's see, in 2022, the top brands. These are the top 10 brands of 2022: Nike, Disney, Mercedes, Coca Cola, Toyota, Samsung, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple. Three key criteria need to be met to appear on this annual list. What are those three key criteria? Financial performance, purchasing influence, and competitive strengths. So, this is something that you could consider for your company, so that inshallah, God willing, one day you would be with your company, your brand, in the top for the year. Nothing is impossible. You can do it, and you will do it if you have the focus and the determination. So, here is where we basically conclude our learnings. You can scan my QR code. This is my website of all my services and products. You can get in touch with me, my links to my different things. That is Linktree at carousel / mums, or even you can go directly to www.carouselmums.com. I'm on LinkedIn by Daphne Suarez. My email address is Daphne Suarez at carouselmums.com. I'm on Facebook by Daphne Suarez and Carousel Mom. To our host. Ma'am, are you there? Lovely. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, dear ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear
Sure.
IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am. Welcome back to our participants. Ma'am, our first question is from Elizabeth. Ma'am, how can we choose the right color for our business branding?
A very beautiful question. And I would say a very good afternoon, good evening to my dearest Queen, Her Majesty Elizabeth Lucas. I'm highly honored to have you at the session. Yes, my dear Queen, a beautiful question that how you can choose the right color. As mentioned, first you should know what is your niche. What is product or service are you providing in your business, and then who is your audience. Like if you see my colors, I have pink because I am serving women, and then I want to help them in their business to grow, to feel comfortable. As I shared the few colors, that's the psychology of colors. So if you focus on that, because it's not right that you use a different another color, like you use, you know how the funeral parlors, they use black always, or black is also very elegant if you're going for a dinner, but you can't be putting black everywhere. The same way white you'll see a bride using or hospitals using, it gives a different vibe. Now if you are running a funeral parlor and you have red everywhere, people will wonder like it's a dance party or what's going on. Why does the person have red in their business? So you have to set the tone of your business? Is it a happy business? Is it an inspirational business? Do you want your customers, clients to feel peaceful, calm, or whatever vibes you want to give? So, if you go to my earlier questions, which I had put in my earlier slides, let me just repeat those questions that I gave you. Just one second. Yes. What is your business about? Is it product or service based? This needs to be written in detail. What do you know about this service or product? Once you start getting clear on your vision of your product or service and where you are heading, because it's like the blind leading the blind. If you yourself do not know where you are going and what you want in your business, you're going to drown, and don't expect your customers to follow you. They don't want to drown with you. They love their lives very much, so they will leave you and they will go to their competitors. So hope I've answered you my your question, but if you still find it unclear, feel free to contact me. I got my You're connected with me in many ways, so you can always reach out and I'll be happy to serve you, my queen. But others who are there, I've given my email, and I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Reach out and I'm happy to serve you and give you more clarity.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition.
I guess we had very good audience. They understood everything, so there's no questions from them. I don't see any questions, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think after your wonderful presentation, there is no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, dear ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you so much. Take care, you too.
Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can, ma'am.
Sure. Thank you. Bye.
IGP Analytics, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for our webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Today, our some technical problem, we cannot share our certificate code. We provide our certificate code in a short time. Thank you. Today, our some technical problem, we cannot provide our certificate code. We provide our certificate code in a short time. Thank you. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Go to www.slido.com and find today's quiz or scan this QR code for direct joining. Quiz code is Global IGP. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP.
আপাতত এটুকু বলবো পরদিন সকালবেলা এই রান্না করে কাজ করছে তখন অনেকগুলো এই কাপড়ে হাত মুছে দরজা দেখে রাতের সঙ্গে নিয়ে দাঁড়িয়ে আছে আর আমি বসে দাঁড়িয়ে আছি আমি দেখি কি বলবে বুঝতে পারছি না সেদিন তো বিয়ের কথা বলতে না বলতেই আজকে বিয়ে করে
With 25 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. Our first question is, what's the first keyword is business branding? Option 1, identity. Option 2, logo. Option 1 is the right answer. 70% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Evelyn is holding the first position. Our second question is, teamwork is the key of success in life and business. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 true is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Evelyn is holding the first position. Our third question is, what key elements are involved in branding? Option 1, a catchy name, an icon, and a slogan. Option 2, using dogs and babies in advertisement. Option 1 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Sheila is holding the first position. Our fourth question is branding question is key in making it memorable. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer and 96% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Sheila is holding the first position. Our fifth question is what is key in establishing business in new countries? Option 1 bringing bad gifts. Option 2 adapt the business to local customers. Option 2 is the right answer and 96% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Sheila is holding the first position. Our sixth question is the key personnel involved in the branding process. Option 1 branding identity. Option 2 guardians. Option 2 is the right answer and 0% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Sheila is holding the first position. Our seventh question is this businessman met in being in the industry that was a key part of Putzbach history. Option 1 is steel, option 2 healthcare. Option 1 is the right answer and 58% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Sheila is holding the first position. Our eighth question is the key personnel involved in the branding process are something called option 1 guardian of the brand, option 2 brand champion. Option 1 is the right answer and 84% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Sheila is holding the first position. Our second last question of the evening session is Ray Kroc often said this was the key of success in business and in life. Option 1 problems, option 2 persistency. Option 2 is the right answer and 96% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Sheila is holding the first position. Our last and final question of the session is what is the key outcome for market in branding? Option 1 brand equity, option 2 brand loyalty. Finalizing the result and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed the skill never stop learning because life never stops teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal, not a people or thing. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end like button. Again, wants to thank all IGP knowledge seeker for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.